are two kinds of bodies for every individual soul, a gross body made of 5 gross elements and a subtle body made of 3 subtle elements. Within these bodies, however, is the spirit soul. One must find the soul by analysis, saying this is not it. Thus, one must separate spirit from matter. Purport by Srila Prabhupada. As previously stated, Swarnam Jathagravashu Hemokaro Khetresu Jogistad Abhigya Apnuyat. An expert in the study of soil can find out where gold is and then dig there. He can then analyze the stone and test the gold with the nitric acid. Similarly, one must analyze the whole body to find within the body the spirit soul. In studying one's own body, one must ask himself whether his head is his soul, his fingers are his soul, his hand is his soul, and so on. In this way, one must gradually reject all the material elements and the combinations of material elements in the body. Then, if one is expert and follows the Acharya, he can understand that he is the spirit soul living within the body. The greatest Acharya, Krishna, begins his teaching in Bhagavad Gita by saying, Dehi no asmin jatha dehi kaumarum jauvanam jara tatha dehantara praptir dhirastatra na muhyati. As the embodied soul continually passes in this body, from boyhood to youth to old age, the soul similarly passes into another body at death. The self-realized soul is not bewildered by such a change. The spirit soul possesses the body and is within the body. This is the real analysis. The soul never mixes with the bodily elements. Although the soul is within the body, it is separate and always pure. One must analyze and understand itself. This is self-realization. Neti neti is the analytical process of rejecting matter. By expertly conducting such an analysis, one can understand where the soul is. One who is not expert, however, cannot distinguish gold from earth, nor the soul from the body. Devastu sarva sanghato jagat tasthuriti dvidha atraiva mrugya puruso neti neti itatat tyajan. There are two kinds of bodies for every individual soul. A gross body made of 5 gross elements and a subtle body made of 3 subtle elements. Within these bodies, however, is the spirit soul. One must find the soul by analysis, saying this is not it, this is not it. Thus one must separate spirit from matter. This is science about the spirit soul, Atma Jnana. How, who is an expert person, as an example has been given in the previous verse, that's Swarnam Dathagravasu Hemakaro Khetresu Jogistat Avijna Apniyat. An expert in the study of soil can find out where gold is and then dig it there. He can then analyze the stone and test the gold with the nitric acid. Similarly, one must analyze the whole body to find within the body the spirit soul. This is the process. You understand? One expert person, one who is expert in understanding the science of the soul, he can understand, he can find out where the soul is inside this body. You understand? This body is a metal body. is a combination of material elements, isn't it? There are two types of bodies. One is gross body and the other is subtle body. The elements of gross body are 5 gross elements, isn't it? What are those? What are 5 gross elements?
Fire, air, ether, and wood.
And
water.
Water.
Yes.
Chit, Aap, Teja, Marut, Vyoma. This is the technical Sanskrit terms. Chit means earth. Up, water. Teja. What do you say?
Air.
Heat. Chit, Aap, Teja, Marut, air. Vyoma, sky. Ether. These are 5 gross elements of this gross material body. And there are 3 subtle elements of the subtle material body. What are they?
Mind, intelligence, force.
Yes. Mana, buddhi, ahankar. Mind, intelligence and false ego. You understand? These are the elements of 2 kinds of bodies. But within this body, these are all material elements, isn't it? So this body is the combination of material elements. So this is known as material body, isn't it? As this is a material thing, isn't it? What is the difference between matter and spirit? What is the difference?
Question?
What is the difference between matter and spirit?
Question?
Yes.
This spirit is always conscious.
Yes.
What is unconscious?
Matter is not conscious. Matter is unconscious. The spirit is conscious. This is the difference, isn't it? Between matter and spirit. Do you follow? So this is a material thing, it is not conscious. But you are conscious, isn't it? Though you have a material body, but still you are conscious. Why it is so? Why? How your material body is conscious? Why this is not conscious?
Because of the soul.
Because there is no soul. So this thing is not conscious. But there is soul inside your body, this middle body. Isn't it? So you are conscious. What is this soul and which is this soul? Is it head soul, or ear soul, or nose soul, or hand soul, or belly, or legs? Which is the soul? How can you know which is the soul and where is the soul? Do you know? Here Prahlad Maharaj says, who is an expert? Do you understand? He can, as an expert geologist, can find out where is gold inside the earth. Isn't it? Similarly, who is an expert spiritualist? Acharya. He knows and he can find out where is the soul. Otherwise one cannot. Isn't it? So many so-called scientists who are considered very great in this material world, say the medical practitioners or medical scientists, those who dissect this body. You understand? In the hospital, they dissect the body to find out soul. They say, where is soul? Where is soul? No soul. They cannot find out soul. Then we have dissected the whole body. We have examined very carefully, minutely this body. Now, where is soul? You people say soul, soul, soul. Where is soul? Show me soul. We have never found out. Then what can you say to them? Huh? How will you answer them?
They have to be.
Huh?
They have to take lesson from the experts who knows how to find the soul in the body.
No.
They have to take lesson from Acharya who is qualified.
Yeah. We may say, all right, you are expert doctors, medical scientists, isn't it? But still your education is not sufficient to find out soul. If you dissect the whole body, you cannot find out. You understand? You should approach an acharya who knows the science of the soul. You don't know the science of the soul. You may be knowing the science of this material body, but you don't know the science of the soul. How the soul, which is eternally conscious, is inside the body and making this metal body conscious. You don't know it, isn't it? And you answer my question now. Why this body, when the soul gets out of this body, the body is dead. You declare at that time, oh, this person is dead. What is that? Dead? What is? That person was alive, now it is dead. How do you say it? You find no persuasion. No. It is not going on. The breathing stopped. By this feeling you say, declare, yes, it is dead. And you feel the nerves, no, it is not working. The body is now cold, no warmth. It is there. So it is dead. Why it is so? Why it was not previously? How the breathing process was going on? How the body, there was heat in the body? How moving? Why is it not moving now? Why it stopped? What can you say? What is that death? That medical scientist cannot answer. Can you answer? He can't answer. Because he doesn't know the science of the soul. You understand? Though he dissects the body and analyzes very mindful, still he cannot find out this soul. Do you understand? Very soul, very soul, very soul. Do you understand? And how? By the presence of the soul, by the presence of the soul, the metal body has become conscious and they live, isn't it? When the soul leaves this body, it is as good as a material thing, just like this asana or chair or similar other things. No consciousness. You understand? This is the science. But who can understand? One who is an expert spiritualist and who knows the science of the soul, he understands how the soul is there and where it is. You understand? Have you seen the soul? Have you seen it?
The soul?
Yes. You have seen it? Oh, then you are an expert, a spiritualist. Is described
by symptoms.
By symptoms. By symptoms you know, isn't it? By symptoms you can know the wind. Have you seen the wind? How it's fall? No fall. But as the branches of the tree rose, they shake, and we feel the wind blows. It's cold or wind, hot wind or cold wind like that, isn't it? By this, we can say, yes, there is wind, but we cannot see the wind, how it's formed, isn't it? Similarly, by symptoms you understand the soul, how it is inside the body, but you have not seen the soul. Then how do you say that you have seen the soul? Ah, you are lying. You have not seen the soul. So, but that means you are not expert spiritualist. You are a hypocrite, just posing yourself. You are posing yourself as an expert spiritualist. You will be cut red-handed, be hanged. It's a dangerous person. The hypocrites are a dangerous person. They should be hanged. Because they are making the whole population, the human beings, bewildered. Isn't it? Don't be so. Don't be a hypocrite. Be a pure spiritualist and see the soul, how it is there inside the mental body. Can you understand? Can you say what is the form of the soul? How does it look?
No.
Can you say? No. It is very, very subtle. Therefore, by dissecting the whole body, the medical doctor cannot see it, cannot find it out. Neti, that is said. No, this is not. Then, where is the soul? Who is the soul? You just cut the head, you can cut the leg, and dissect soul. No, neti, no, this is not soul, this is not. You cut the hand, cut the chest, body, like this, everything cuts and throws. No, this is not soul, this is not soul. Where is soul? No soul. I got the whole body, dissected, analyzed, but no soul. Where is soul? It cannot know it, he cannot find it out. You understand? Only an expert spiritualist knows the soul, sees the soul, where it is. It's so subtle, very subtle. Vedas say, Kesagra Satodha. You understand? Take the tip of the hair and make it 100 parts. Do you understand? Divide it into 100 parts. Then again divide the one part 100 times. That is the dimension of the soul. How subtle it is. One cannot see it with this material eye. You understand? So subtle. We cannot conceive how can it be. The tip of the hair, making it 100 parts, then every part, again 100. How will it be? Can we conceive? We cannot conceive of it. It is beyond our conception, isn't it? So subtle. We cannot make it 100 also. Divide into 100 parts. Can you? Have you such instrument to do it? No. You understand? We cannot do it, we cannot see it, we cannot find it. This proves that we are not expert persons to do it, to see it, isn't it? Only with an expert spiritualist, he knows it, he sees it. Very subtle, very subtle. You understand? And that is spiritual spark. That is the conscious thing. And that very subtle conscious thing is being here in this mental body, making whole mental body conscious. When it gets out of this body, it is the conglomeration of the material elements, isn't it? As good as this metal thing. So, this is that. The 5 gross elements, they mix in 5 earth, water, air. You understand? Like that. And the subtle elements mix in the subtle things. isn't it? That. And that soul, the spirit soul, is an eternally part and parcel of the Supreme Soul. You understand? The Supreme Soul, Nitya Nityanang, Chetana Chetananang, Eko Bahunang Jo Vidadhate Kaman. Upanishad says, there is one supreme eternal, and there are many subtle eternal things. Nityam, Nityanang, singular and plural number is used in Sanskrit. Ekvachan, Bahuvachan. Chetanam, Chetananam. There is one supreme conscious being and minute conscious beings. Supreme conscious means the super soul or Paramatma, or the supreme personality of Godhead, and minute conscious beings is the spirit souls. You understand? They are eternally conscious. And those minute spirit souls are subordinate to the supreme spirit soul. You understand? Jivanang Vyasa Sutra. Vyasadeva has formulated this sutra. Sutra, you know, formula. Vedanta Sutra. Jivanang itaranurati heturishwaraha karunyam tatevati sangsvatantra siddhe. The supreme soul or supreme personality of Godhead is supremely independent, isn't it? Ishvara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiradir Govinda Sarva Karana Brahma Samhita says Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. He is supreme in all respect, isn't it? He is supreme in all respect. He is a supreme thief, isn't it? You are a thief, subtle thief, little thief, and Krishna is a supreme thief. He is supreme in all respect, isn't it? How he steals butter from the houses of gopis, how he steals the garments of the gopis, how he steals my heart, your heart, anybody's heart. Chitta chora, isn't it? Heart stealer, isn't it? Is he stealing your heart? No. Is he stealing? No. He's not stealing your heart. You don't know. You have this thing, this tape recorder. If someone will steal, you cannot understand, you cannot know it. No, I don't know. My tape recorder is stolen. You don't know it? You can't know it? Can't you know it? Why don't you say yes or no? You can know, yes, well, it is my tape recorder, someone has stolen it. But how can you know that your heart is stolen by Krishna, the supreme stealer, supreme thief? You don't know it. You can understand it how he steals, isn't your heart? You should be an expert spiritualist, then you can understand it, isn't it? You should take training. Go to that college and take training. Which is the college? Yeah. Vyasa Sutra is that Jivanang itaranurati heturishwara karunyam tata eva tesang svatendra siddhi. So he is supremely independent, Krishna, and the spirit soul being his eternal part and parcel is also minutely independent, isn't it? So one may ask this question, why? Krishna gives such independence, there's minute independence to the spirit soul. You understand? That question again arises. What is the distinction between a jiva and nirjiva? Between spirit soul, between spirit and matter, living and non-living. What is the difference between living and non-living, spirit and matter? You are a living body, this is a non-living, dead body. Isn't it? What is the difference?
I am conscious.
You have already said that. You are conscious, but when the soul leaves your body, are you conscious? Are you conscious? Will you be conscious?
Unless one becomes realized.
Huh?
Unless one becomes self-realized, is not conscious.
No, when the soul leaves your body, will it be at that time said conscious? No. Because the conscious thing is left, has already deserted your body. You understand? You are a material elements only, unconscious. Isn't it? Now you are speaking, now you are moving, going from one place to another, now you are responding, isn't it? But at that time you cannot respond. Oh, no worry, no worry. No response. Isn't it? Hands are not moving, legs are not moving. Huh? As good as this matter, this unconscious thing, isn't it? Non-living thing. Huh? Do you follow me? Huh? Now you can go wherever you want. In other words, we say you have independence, isn't it? You have independence. You may go wherever you like. You may do whatever you like. You may wave your hand as you like. You may move your leg as you like, isn't it? This is known as independence. You have independence, but this thing has no independence. This is the difference between living and non-living being. This independence is the only thing. Isn't it? You have independence, but this thing has no independence. It cannot go from this place to that place of its own accord. We have to leave it, carry it and take it there. It cannot go, but you can go. Isn't it? This is the difference. This is independence, swatantriya. In Sanskrit it is said swatantriya. And Krishna, out of his causeless mercy, has granted you this thing, swatantriya. Yeah? Jivanam itaranurati heturishvara karunyam tadeva tesam swatantriya siddhe. The Vyasa Sutra says this thing. Yeah? Do you follow what this meaning? Yeah? Tesam swatantriyam tadutkarsaya iswarena karunoya dottam. Karunoya means by out of causeless mercy. Iswara means Supreme Personal Godhead has given us you this thing, independence. Tatta parmeswaram vismrutya swatantraya jiva itara visaya sakta bhavantyartha. You should know these things. So, how the Supreme Personality of Godhead is so kind, so merciful, that He has granted this independence to me, to living entities. You understand? So, what is our duty then? He has granted independence to us. Minute, though it is minute. He is supremely independent, we are minutely independent. Isn't it? Karunaya dattam. Tata parameswaram vismrutya. But You are so foolish. Who is so merciful to you, who has granted this independence to you, have forgotten him. Isn't it? Huh? You are not attracted towards him. You are attracted to material objects. That says, that Sutra says, Tada Parameswaram Vismrutya Swatantraya Jiva Itar Visayasakta Bhavantyartha. That you can do. You may remember Krishna, you may be attracted towards Krishna, or you may not attract, you may reject him, you may be attracted towards the material objects. This is by dint of your independence, because I am independent, isn't it? I may go there, or I may not go there, I may go elsewhere. This is independence. You understand? When you are not attracted towards Krishna, not subordinate to Krishna, when you are not doing Krishna bhajan, when you are not surrendering unto Krishna, thereby you are abusing your independence. Isn't it? You are abusing. There are two uses, proper use and abuse. What is the proper use of your independence? What is the proper use?
To know Krishna is Supreme Vishwam.
Proper use to surrender your soul for the lotus feet of Krishna. This is subordinate. That's proper use. Abuse means not to surrender. I am independent. I can do whatever. Why shall I go to Krishna? Why shall I surrender? I am master. This is abuse. When you do this, then you are put into miserable condition. You get misery. Then Krishna punishes you. Take this punishment. Because you have abused independence. That is jivar klesh. Klesh means misery, pain. You understand? Distress. Now you are attracted to some material objects instead of being attracted to Krishna. So why did Krishna give us such independence? Therefore we defy him. And it is said, Karunayada, mercy. He has granted you this independence. What sort of mercy it is? One cannot understand. Yes, this is mercy. Otherwise, you cannot be entitled as jiva, conscious being. You will be as dead thing or unconscious thing as this matter. What is difference between a dead matter, unconscious matter and conscious matter, jiva and nirjiva? This is the, because it has no independence, you have independence. This is the difference.
Jai Pati Pavan
I speak only English, no Odia. So they are disappointed, those who don't understand English, so we can't. No time. What to do? This is very high philosophy. Enough to say. You understand? Now expert you are, I think. In training.
Only by your question.